Well, I'm back again. I'm going to be doing the soldering I mentioned in my previous video. Got my iron out, it's heating up. I hope I don't fry something because I got plugged into the lamp over there. Not sure if that's the best idea. I'm going to close my door quick because my boys are sleeping, or at least they should be. Oh, one moment. Should have done this before I started. Oops. All kinds of stuff in here. That'll work for now. Let me get some more other stuff out. Oh, that's not supposed to be there. Boys like getting into everything they can. Especially the youngest. Let's see. I gotta remember where I put stuff now. Here we go. I picked up some shrink tubing during the week. Of course, I got it from Radio Shack. That should help with protecting the connections. Now I gotta dig out the liquid cooling stuff. It'll just take me a moment. Oh yeah, I need wire snips. Let's get this out. Here's the. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to think of things. I should have probably unhooked the water cooling or the tubing, which I'm gonna do that right now. Just give me a moment. I'm really hoping this pump still works. Otherwise, yeah, my project's gonna be done before it gets started. Basically. There's one tube off. Just gonna do one more. Yeah, I'm not very well set up because I gotta get some more tools out yet. So just bear with me. Sorry, I was bending over at the moment. Let's slide this back a little bit. Here's my pump. I gotta get wire snips so I can cut off one end. I need my key. I gotta keep a lot of this stuff locked up, otherwise the boys will get into it and possibly get hurt. I don't know if you even heard me say anything like that, so we'll find out. Shut the fan off, might help you hear me better. Who knows? Oh. I just gotta bring one thing up quick. Let's see if I can find it. The other day I found some pictures about this pump for the positive and negative. I just gotta remember which one does what. That's a better one. Okay. So, first thing I'm going to start off with is doing a little comparison. From what I can tell, I gotta have it so. Oh wait. I'm golden. This will work. Right now I only need 2 of the plugs instead of 3, but it'll be fine. Let's set this down. Stick my hand back under again. Whoop, I have right now has the camera. Yeah. Looks like the wires are going just the way they're sitting here. Kinda like this. Which means, oh boy, I just confused myself again. I gotta bring that picture back up again. Put it like this. Okay, here we go. which means the brown will be hooked into the yellow, and the blue will be hooked into the black. And the extra brown wire on here will be just cut off. Let's get started, shall we? I'm going to cut it so that I got as much length as possible on here. I don't need this adapter anymore. Never really did because I don't like them anyhow. I don't really remember what I got it with. It was a GPU, well, the GPU of course, but I don't remember which one because I've had so many in it as of late. Because I did get that crypto mining craze last year, or last winter, spring. It might have been before that even. I don't remember exactly. Oh, come on. When you want to take these things apart, they don't want to come apart. But when you don't want them to fall apart, that's when they fall apart. Of course. I'm probably not doing this in the best of spots, but it's about the only area I got right now. That'll be good. Break the other part of it. There we go. That's spinning more than I like, but it should still work. Okay, let's see if I can't get this stripped off. So you're not really seeing some of this. See if I can show you a little bit of readjusting. Wish I had another camera or two for this. I'm just kind of going like this. Strip off some of the shroud. Not sure if this is really going to be the best connector for this, but all I got. I think that should be enough. Now I'll find out. Now I gotta do the same for the other one. I just gotta make sure I don't cut it. I've done that before plenty of times. Also, bear with me because I haven't soldered in forever. It's probably been about a year or a couple of years. I haven't really had any need to. Actually, it hasn't been that. It's been about that long. I don't really remember. I think I did some soldering for a friend when I repaired her laptop for her. Actually, cousin, that friend. What was I thinking? I'm doing the same here, prepping the wire. Then I gotta remember to slide shrink tubing on this. Gotta have it protected inside the case. Don't want to be able to touch anything. Don't need fire. The wife would kill me. If the fire doesn't first, and yeah, we all need that. That one flying. I'll have to find it later. Okay, now I got that end stripped up nice-ish. Okay, let's first dig out some of these. I should probably grab one of my wife's lighters while I was thinking about it. I'm just trying to think of what sizes I might need for this because it has multiple. I don't want to go too big or too small. You just bite yourself in the butt either way. Hope if I spread some light on the subject. I'll just go like this and hope for the best, I guess. Alright, I only need one for the main part. Go like this, see if you will. So definitely want one to cover all. I'll probably put a little taper on this too when I'm done. Make sure it's well protected. Let's go like that for now, and then check the picture again. Make sure I get it right, because I don't want want this blowing up in my face. Not be kosher. Okay, looks like these two go together. Brown and yellow. Brown and yellow, brown and yellow. Kind of goofy, I guess. Okay, let's unwind these a little bit. Some old tricks I used to use in the day. And wind them together. It'd be nice if I could have found two of the same type wires, but this should work. We'll find out, won't we? I think my wife thinks I'm crazy for doing this kind of stuff, posting videos on YouTube anymore. But I'm enjoying myself, so that's what counts. Okay, let's get that soldered up. Let's see if my iron still works like it's supposed to. Yeah, sounds like it's going to. I haven't used it in forever, so we'll see. If this one doesn't work, I'll unplug it and hook in the other one. Stink like mad. I haven't done this in a while, so bear with me. If you could. Tip's extremely dirty. Just get a little bit to flow would be handy. There we go. Just trying to. Maybe I should probably put something under here, but too late now. I don't really have anything at the moment. Actually, yes, I do. Some days I gotta wonder about myself. I think the wife does the same. This sort. It's real simple stuff to do. Might not be getting hot enough. Partially. Might be time to get a new iron. I definitely feel it getting hot in the handle. Can't finish this part. I won't be able to test it. And I'd like to be able to test it at least in here to see if the pump turns on. Means I gotta dig out my other power supply, which I'm not sure where it's at the moment. I have a tendency to just shove things wherever. Who doesn't nowadays, right? Start. This is an extremely thin solder here. Oop, too far. Oh, not the solder anymore. I call this video, huh? Okay, let's unplug this one and try a different one. Let's try a different iron. This one's not getting me very far. Set you over here since you're nice and toasty hot. I do have one more iron I could try. I might be able to change the tip on it. Might have to. I think this one just unscrews. It does. Some other tips in there I could try. Probably clean at least. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. If it works out, it's worth it. If it doesn't, then I'm in trouble. have to buy anything, but it's kind of looking that way. Which means this project will be on hold for a little while. Figures, right? Get started on something you want to do and then find out your equipment's not up to the task. And it fails. Ooh, I like these tips. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, don't want that one. That'll get interesting real quick. I got a nice little handful of tips here. Let's see. Where is good? This one. Kinda like that one. I'll show you here in a moment. One tip I have on there is kind of cooked. I'll still hold on to it because it might still be usable for another day. Let's see here. That's my tip container. Oh, stop rolling. Handy, it just unscrews. I'm going to try out a tip like this, kind of on the flat side. It might work. We'll find out. I'm right-handed, as you can tell, so trying to screw this on left-handed is kind of fun. There's that. Now we gotta give it a moment to heat up, and then I'll see what I can do. Oop, after I untangle all this. I think plug it in too would help tremendously. There we go. Give that a few minutes. Let's see if I can get this sit up here without tipping over on me. I should have probably cleaned the table off a little more. Oh. Well, what got me thinking about doing this to begin with is I've had this sitting in a box for the last couple of years, not doing anything. Like I said before, I was on an AM3 mobile, but one day when I was trying to change the water out, it got water on the motherboard and sparks flew, needless to say. I still feel like a dum-dum for that one. So that was a really nice setup. It was 8350, FX 8350. I believe I had 8 gigs of RAM in that one. It was a smoking little setup. Dual SSDs. Kicked myself in the butt for that one. Then later on I had this set up with just for fun, an AM2 motherboard. That actually worked out pretty good. It was kind of a weird setup. Glad I don't have it set up like that anymore. I believe the motherboard died on that one too from some unknown reason, which kind of stinks because I had a really nice setup in that one. Oh well, it happens. My boys would have got a kick out of it though, but they weren't around quite yet for that build. I stripped that one down. Now I'm working on this one. I've had several other builds in between. I've had some really nice ones, but I sold them because I wanted to build something different, but then things came up and I didn't have all the money from it, so that's why I'm stuck with this build. It's what I could afford with the money I had left. Bills, gotta love them. Gotta pay them somehow, I guess. Okay, let's see if this is heated up at all. Oh, wait. Oh, if I turn it on. Hey, one of those nights, I guess. Yeah. Just waiting for it to heat up. I guess I should have tested this all up before I started filming, but that's what I get for doing it semi-live, I guess, or trying to do it all in one take. Must be something my wife did. I'm just looking at some of my other stuff and trying to figure it out. There's some old stuff I haven't even looked at in a long time. Who knew, right? Maybe someday I'll find a use for it. Someday. If not, I should probably go through it and figure out how to recycle it. way too much stuff as it is. Ooh. That got hot. Ooh, sorry. It got hot fast. I like it. Let's see if it, ooh. It really did. See if I can make this wire properly. I wish I had a little more light. I would turn the lamp on, but I'm not sure if I should be hooking the soldering iron into the lamp or not, so less power draw from it, probably the better. Just leave it at that for now. I like this. Should have just started with this one to begin with. Oh well, live and learn, I guess. Ooh, that's soaking in real nice. I'm just hoping I don't burn myself while I'm doing this. That'd be the first time. It's been a long time. Definitely hasn't been the first time. I still got another project to work on yet tonight. That one will take a while. You'll be able to check that video out later. Hope I can get it done tonight so I can get it up for tomorrow. It's kind of a special video, near and dear to my heart. That should work. It might get a little stiff, but it should work. I should probably have the other side prep ready to go too, so I could just do them both at once. Oops. Oh, what's that falling in my lap with this thing hotter than Ooh, I better clean that off a little bit, shouldn't I? I just got stung a little. That tickled. Switch back here. Yeah, I probably shouldn't really be doing this over my brand new keyboard, mouse, and well, at least my headphones are up high, so they're safe. Probably not the best idea of mine. But what are you gonna do? Gotta work and do this somewhere. Since I'm still starting out and I don't really have any good workbenches yet, double as a workbench, I guess, for now. That's the only spot close enough for my monitor. Whoops, I did that wrong. Let's untangle you one more time and try again. Yeah, that's one thing I noticed about this pump. It's kind of odd because it has a blue and brown wire instead of a black and blue or black and red wire for power, positive and negative. Not really sure why, but it might be because it's an overseas pump. But I was able to get it here at a local store a few years back when I was working for them. I'd rather not say who it is because I'm not really on the best of terms with them. I'd rather not give them any free publicity. If you want to know more, please leave any questions in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can about that. But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything else, feel free to leave comments. I'm open to anything. seem kind of like a hack job, but if it works, all the better. If it don't work, not really out of anything. Set this aside again. Somehow. I'd rather not have it fall in my lap if I can help it. That's why I think I need a better workbench. Oodles of room. Something like that. Which would be most helpful. Do a quick touch test. One thing I did like about solder. Ooh, that's quite, yeah. Shoot. Well, that's different than I thought it would. I could probably trim some of this off. Like so. It's fine for the garbage. And I'm not sure what for now. Oh boy. Yes, that should be about perfect. Slide that up. Ah, that glued off quite nicely. So I can do the same here. Oh, ow. Uh-oh. Ah, there it is. Almost thought it dropped on the floor. Like I said, I got a couple of boys, and that would not be a good deal. If something dropped on the floor like that. If one found it, I'd be in a heap of trouble. Heck, I might be in a heap of trouble tomorrow if my wife finds out about this anyway. Solder in the bedroom, light at night. Nothing like it though. Let's see if I can't get this. I should really use a lighter. It'd probably work a little better. But this just seems to be working alright so far. I really had the best of luck with shrink tubing. So far so good though. Leave it on the one spot for too long. So moving back and forth. Should be alright. Okay, let's get started on this top one. I never got rid of this stuff because I still find uses for it every now and then. Not as often as I'd like some days, but like you probably heard before, such goes life. Gotta do what you gotta do. Sorry if I go silent too much. I'm trying to focus and keep myself from getting burnt. Because that's not very pleasant, getting burnt by soldering iron. It's been a while and I'd rather keep it that way if at all possible. Okay, here's that part. I could probably do it a little better, but especially if I have my wife's lighter. But I think overall that looks pretty good. Let's just see if I can get this other part to slide over at all. Kind of doubting it because it seems a little fat, a little big. Oh dear, oh me, oh my. Let's see if I can get you to slide. Turn and push, turn and push. No, I'm not making a porno. That'd be just weird. I don't think I'm gonna be able to go much farther than that. Nothing else. That might work as a little bit of a protector. But like I said before, I'm probably gonna take some electrical tape and tape it up some. I should probably have one of the bigger pieces on here, or maybe a piece on this other side. We'll see how this goes. Figure something out for that. We can just chew in. Pull you through. trying to pull this other one out because I don't need it arcing or anything. Hope I don't mess up the rest of the plug because that would not be very pleasant. Should probably use pliers instead of nippers, but I don't got a pair, I just gotta go find them. Maybe I should have just left it alone, but it would have been fine. Story of my life, right? Ooh, it just fell out. Perfect. There we go. Okay, let's keep trying to lift this one piece of heat shrink up. So any farther up, I don't know. Nice if it stretched a little more. That'll be good for now. Oop. Be careful. Let's just go bloop. Let's give it a little stability anyway. Well, there's that part. Let's turn this off. The nice thing about siren is they don't generally take too long to cool off. But what should I say? Hope I don't burn myself in the process. But wait for it. Or burn something else. Neither one would be very much fun. Okay, now time to look for my power. Ooh, right there. Yeah, that's probably any better. Good eye. Now I just need. There's a power cable. Even better. Let's do a quick test, and then I'm gonna take everything into the bathroom and test out the tub. See if anything's leaking. But first, let's see if it powers on. Shall we? Plug some stuff. I'll show you the power supply I'm going to be testing all this with. It's the one I got for my father-in-law. It's a handy little thing. Go this way quick. Hi. Yeah. It's an ADM 300 watt flex. I haven't really looked this up yet. It's an 80 plus, so probably looks like a pretty good one for its size anyway. It's a little guy with a lot of a fair amount of connectors. Kind of surprised. I have a power supply jumper on it, which helps turn it on when I plug it in, so that way I'll be able to test the pump. Well, let's get the cord plugged in and let's see what happens. I hope I don't fry my whiskers. Because believe me, I've done that before. It's not very pleasant. And man, does it stink. Good. Plugged in with no problem. That's one thing I was having problems with the previous one. I'd have to wiggle the cords around and everything else. Well, moment of truth. Be nice if this thing had a power switch on it, but it does not, so. Ooh. Pump still works. Awesome. Now, I'll have to switch to my phone to take some more video. So I'm going to carry all this stuff into the bathroom and try it out in the tub. Hopefully I don't make too big of a mess, because this stuff's pretty grody. But once I find out if it works, it sounds like it's going to work. But I need water to test that with. But for now, let's get cleaned up. Put everything away. Most everything. The iron and whatnot can stay out until it cools off. And then I'm going to put it in the TV stand. Yes, I also got a TV stand in the bedroom. That's where I'm doing most of all my work, unfortunately. Like I said, I don't have an actual workspace. We live in a 2-bedroom apartment. It Guess you gotta start somewhere, right? Let's get this open. Well, I'll be right back. I'm gonna move everything to the bathroom. Then I'm gonna start up the video in there. I gotta find I have a longer power cord I want to use for this next part. That's one way to test to make sure it's cool. Just touch the darn thing. I'll get this one wrapped up quick. And I'm gonna get my nippers put away. I just put it in the door here for now. Maybe one of these days I'll go through and clean up again. Right. Like that happens often. Not as often as it should. Let's see if I can get this back on. Where's the other end? There it is. I'm just using a simple bread tie. There we go. I like how it tightens as you turn it. Let's see how this one's doing, shall we? Good. Ish. Oh, God. Well, there it is. Oh, stay put. That should cool off a little more. Probably not the best thing for it, but I don't remember how to do the cleanup for these anymore. I did have some classes years ago, but that's been too long. Too many head injuries since then. Literally. Wife threw me off the bed once. We were horsing around, goofing around years ago. It's all good now. It was all fun. Well, back in. Well, here I am in the bathroom. I'm working on getting things set up. Here's my radiator. I'll have this sitting right in the tub. I'm gonna have the tubes hooked right on it with any luck. Here's my CPU block. As you can tell, it's meant for AMD at the moment, not Intel, which is what I'm going to be working with. Let me prop this up a little bit. Perfect. Let me see. That's not on there as well as it should be, but it should be alright. Okay. Let me see. Hold on a minute. I gotta get another hose. Forgot I need one. Actually, it should be alright. Yeah, it should be fine. Never mind. My bad. Okay. That's in. So I want this one. On the block it shows in and out. So I believe the in is from the pump. Which, I'll put that up right now. Let's see which one's the out. Right here. It just makes sense to have the out going to the in. Reattach you there. The radiator doesn't really matter at the moment. I'll do a little research and find that out for sure. And figure out which way is the best way to hook this up. So I know. There's that part. That can just sit kind of like so. I don't care if it gets soaked or not. I did find a nice long power cable that can reach all the way to the socket. Not have to worry about it getting damp or wet too much. Here we go. Sorry for all the close-ups. I'm working in a small area. Let's get you hooked up. That should work. And this one will be going right into a bucket. Not sure if this is the best idea to do it this way, but that's all I got. So that's what I'll do. Let's get this thing hooked up to the power supply. Hope I don't burn the pump out. That would not be very nice. right now. If I did all this to get it working again. Plug it in. That's what I thought. I'm gonna have to take the cap off and pre-fill the pump. I'm thinking. Let's see. That'll work. Ooh. Right back. Guess one thing I'm hoping is that this pump and whatnot's not too badly clogged up, which could turn into a problem. If that's the case, I might just have to buy all new for this project. Something I don't really want to do, but like I said, if I have to, I will. I'd rather not. There, we'll try that once. Try not to get too wet. Clean spoon. There you go. You know, it's trying to push the water. That looks disgusting. Huh? Seems to be working. Except I can't get it to pull from the thing like I was hoping. Let's turn it off for a second. I was hoping to be able to pull from the ice cream pail, but it doesn't appear to want to do it that way. Let's just video complete. Whoa, a little much. And then maybe put the cap on. Nice thing about doing it in the bathroom, I got it set on top of a towel. If it's damp, it gets damp. Put that in. Just don't get why it's not pulling through unless it needs to be hooked up together, which very well could be. Like I said, I won't use this in a while. Just went with what worked before. Ooh. I'm glad I put that second piece of shrink tubing on there. It got a little damp. Okay, let's plug this in and lift it up once. There, it's pulling water through now. Pretty good. Yeah, I got it pulling from there. As you can see, it's going down fairly quick and coming out right there. Going in, through, up and over. I might add a little soap to this to flush it out a little bit. It's going quite nicely. A lot better than I thought it would. Let it run for a minute. And it has a nice little hum to it. Nice little humdinger. That makes me happy. That means this project can move forward. Now I just need to get the Intel heat sinks. That'll be good to go. Well, time to unplug it because it's about ready to run out of water in that bucket. There we go. Okay. Let's get a little bit of soap inside the bucket. Actually, I might do something else too. Give me a moment. Move, cat. Sorry, my cat was in the tub. Decided to check out what's going on. He's kind of a doorknob some days, I tell you. But he's been a good cat. Can't complain about him. By any means. Yep, I'm a cat person. Dog person to a point. Haven't had one in forever though. Might get one again someday. Who knows? Some plug it. That's what I was afraid of. I'm thinking my CPU block could be plugged up a little bit. There's nice little chunkies floating through it. But it looks like the water's moving fairly freely, so it should be alright. As long as it doesn't leak. I might undo that one coupling to make sure, but looks like it might be alright yet. But I was kind of hoping not to have to order any more parts for a while, other than the main mount. But as you can see, it's sucking it right through, and it's coming right on out, which is really nice. Nice would be pushing out other stuff, but there's really good pressure to it. I like it. Oh boy, does it ever. I might be able to reverse some of this to maybe push some of that stuff out. Yeah, that's what I'll have to do. Okay, let's set you back down for a moment. Oh, boop. Let me think. Yeah, easier said than done some days. But I am happy as can be right now. Let's pull you out for a moment and add some more water to you. Well, I figure out how to reverse this now. Should be easier said than done without getting soaked. It's not something I care to do. Well, the other thing I'm going to do quick is add in color changing to bathtub tablet. I want to see how that goes. It's the best idea, but let's use a red one, shall we? And it looks purple, but it's actually red. I'll just drop it in the ice cream pail, because I want to see what it looks like going through the tube. I'll let that sit for a moment while I try and figure out how to reverse this. I'm not really sure right offhand. For one, without getting soaked too badly. I'm trying to think, but nothing happens. Go figure. Right? Actually, that was from a game years ago. I'd say almost. That's dating myself now. Probably 20, 25 years ago. Elementary school. An old math game. Don't ask me how I remember that, but I do. I'm trying to think, but nothing happens. Happens quite often, more often than you might think. Okay, let's see. I want to reverse that, so hopefully I can flush out the CPU block. I know. Good, that's not gonna leak. Let's unhook this here. I'll show you in a moment once I'm done. stuff in here. Let's see if we can get to flush out a little bit. Might be getting to the point where I should probably just invest in all new stuff. Okay, let's see what happens now. Ooh, I like that. Turn a nice red for me. Let's see. Anything coming out of there? Well, it's still pretty free flowing, so that's a good sign. I like it. I might have to go with something like that. Maybe I'll go with the blue one. Try that next. Using a little bit of Dawn dish soap to hopefully clean out the inside of this thing a little bit. But it severely needs it. Oop, there we go. I'm playing now. I'm gonna go get some more water. Oop, that was upside down. Sorry for all this flopping around. Being the only person doing it and not having a cameraman or anything, I see why they hire people to do things like that. Helps a lot. I'll be right back. Give me one moment. Get out good. I think this time though, I'm going to run the water through it as it's fizzing. Maybe that might help loosen up some more of this stuff. Who knows? I want to try a blue one this time around. Let's see what that looks like. The red looked pretty good, but I'm going to try blue. Ooh. I love these things. As you can see, it really... Oop! Phone's upside down. Sorry about that. It fizzes up really nice. Well, let's see what it does going through the tube. Shall we? I'll do some editing on this one to clean it up, but not that big a deal. Oh, is it gonna take it? Maybe I'll pump the water in. Might have to. Uh-oh. I might have to add more water to this thing. Quite possibly. Let's look at it quick. Go back flushing quick. Okay, we're good. There, let's set you like that. Take you off quick. Unplug that for a moment. Looks like I have to fill this thing up completely so I can suck the water through. Oh, a nuisance, but it is what it is. Let's get it plugged in once, see what happens. I'm gonna head this working. I can't get it to suck water up again. Oh wait. Duh, I feel like a dummy. Unplug you. I think in order for this to work, I need the cap on it. Let's get it refilled one more time. So I got it working the last time around. There. Let's get the cap on it and try again. Live and learn, right? All one can do. Feel free to leave in the comments what I might be doing wrong. If I'm doing something wrong, which I probably am. Besides not having this mounted in the system and ready to go that way. There we go. Let's plug it in. There we go. Now it's sucking the water through like I wanted it to. Really nicely too, mind you. So if you ever have problems with it sucking water in, make sure to put the cap on. I think I like how that looks. I hope it's flushing it out good too. Should be with any luck. Nice clear blue stream. Kinda like the way that looks. Probably look better if the tubes are all discolored. Multiple colors. But that's what I get for putting food coloring in it before, and yeah. Not pretty. Oh, I gotta get some more water in this bucket. Quick. Dump that out. Hopefully this isn't too loud on there. I'm just gonna use the tub now. That pump is sure running quiet for me, which is nice. Stick it back in there. Hope eventually sucks in water. I think it's sucking in. I'm not positive. It's trying to anyway. I might have to add a little water to the side here. that's one way to get a pump going again. Kind of a tasty way. It's fine that it's not fully filled, but should be alright. Still pouring through, so mostly just flushing out the pipes now. You might add a little soap to it and let the soap run through it while it's actually running on the CPU. That way it kills whatever's left in it. Hopefully I don't get dead dog sick. What I just did. Shouldn't. But it'd probably be my luck if I do. But yeah. It's a runner. That's what my teachers would say years ago. Some nasty stuff in here. But yeah, it's coming through alright. Whoop! My hand just covered that up. But yeah, as you can see, it's coming through. Well, it was coming through. I just ran out of water. It's trying to yet. I'm gonna give it a good blow. And knock some more stuff loose. Who knows? Yeah, I did knock some stuff out. Well, now that I know it works like I should, a little lightheaded now. Ooh, I should have thought that one through a little better. Oh wow. Well, let's start getting some of this put away. Thank you for watching. Sorry for being so disorganized, but that's how it goes some days. But yeah, pump still works, radiator works. Maybe I should fill it up and just let it run through itself. I might just do that quick. Hook it all up and just let it run. I haven't done that yet. Let me go get a little soap. And just let the water run through it. Oh, wow. Just gonna put a dab or two of soap in it to help flush it out. Let it run for like 10 minutes. Then I'll clean it up. There, that should work. Clean it up, flush it out again, and then go to bed. Maybe we're going to bed too early tonight, of course. Let's see. Up and down, up and down. You gotta love it. I love when stuff keeps falling. I really need to get myself a better work area. But at least I'm in the bathroom on towel and yeah. You know the rest of the story there. I'm just hooking up the pump to itself. I don't really have any specific way I have it hooked up right now. I'm gonna have to redo it anyway. I'm just gonna do it light. Hope it don't leak. My hands are too wet to really grip it. So that should be good. Let's give it some juice, shall we? Oops. Not anymore. Gurgling and brewing. I like it. This makes me happy as can be. Let's get it filled up. Another cup would probably do. Whoa. Talk about working in confined areas. But it is what it is. Oops. Need bubbles. Let me poke that out a little bit.
I forgot how quiet this thing was. I like it. Maybe I'll quiet my system down. Maybe the top fan won't have to run so loud. Nice thing is about doing it in the bathroom, like I said, it's on a towel. And the floor mat will probably get soaked. But it is what it is. I gotta quit saying that so much. Okay. Just let that run through for now. Has a little bit of a blue tint to it. Let's add a little blue tint to it. I don't know if I should do this or not. Might just gum up the thing. Let's go yellow this time. I haven't done that yet. But I'm going to break off a really small piece, so hopefully I can. Uh-oh. I'm going to tell you a spoon right here. Oh. Wow, I forgot how silent that thing is. It is working, so that's good. Cut this thing in half. Would like to just drop the whole thing in there, but it's probably not a good idea. So I don't think it'll come apart not too quick. Well, no leaks on any of it anywhere, which is an 8 plus. I'm gonna give that idea up for now. Better safe than sorry. I don't want to screw up my pump. These things aren't cheap by any means. I don't have the money to replace it, and that'll be a couple of weeks before I can afford the mounting bracket. Cap on. Like I said, I'm going to let this sit for a while. Then I'll come back, check on it, and see what it's doing. I'm not sure if it's supposed to sound like that anymore, but I don't mind it, because, yeah, as you can see, no leaks anywhere. I love it. I tried getting some color changing in it, but I'll worry about that at another date and time. Well, Sunjust Turtle coming to you. I'll give you an update when I go to tear it down. Thank you for watching. I'm back in the bathroom. I let this thing run a little longer than I planned on, which is okay. I don't know if you can actually see that going through, but the pressure looks good. So I believe this will still work for what I want to use it for. Doesn't look like there's any plugs anywhere, because it's pretty well free flowing. It's been running for probably 20 minutes to a half hour, about 20 minutes longer than I planned on, give or take. But I'm not sure if you can actually hear that. I have it right up next to the pump, and it's humming along. Humdinger. It's all hooked on a little 300 watt power supply. Gotta love it when I get stuff for free. Well, I'm gonna tear this back down, empty it out, and hope I don't get wet in the process. That's always a joy. Let's see what happens, shall we? Let's hope I don't get my phone all wet. Ooh. Let's see, that's the tub. I don't really want that. Oh, I didn't want that to happen. Ha! Oops. Sorry about that. I had a little closer to the edge than I planned on. That should work. What I'm gonna do, let's see which one I should be able to take off. Let's lift this up. I want to let the pump do the work for me. The empty itself out, and I'll blow it out the rest of the way manually. Blow. I don't know if I should be doing it this way or not, but I'm going to anyhow. I'm just unscrewing the fitting, as you can see, sort of, and unhook it. Let it drain out. Nope. Well, I think all the crap's out of it. Well, most of it anyway. Might be more floating around yet. I wouldn't be surprised. If I knew how to take that water block apart, I'd probably do it. Well, let's unhook this. Don't have to worry about the pump freaking blowing up on me. Well, I guess I can attach that back together, unhook the power the rest of the way, pack it up for the night, and go crawl my little butt in bed. Thank you for watching. I'm not sure when I'll be able to order the mounting bracket for the Intel. I might have to jerry rig something. I'm not sure yet. Let's see what I got for parts. Might be able to, might not be able to. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping I can. We shall see. Because it'd be flipping awesome if I could get this thing in there and mounted. But I suppose first things first, get a hold of a mounting bracket before I do any cutting of the case. I'd hate to go through all that work and not be able to get one. That would just be a royal pain in the butt. And wouldn't make much sense. I know I'm just going to try and get some more of the water out of here. Well, I guess I can leave some of the water in there. It won't hurt nothing. It's a little soaky yet, but whatever. I'll just reattach it to itself so it doesn't leak all over hell. Heck, sorry. I'll have to edit that out. Yeah, maybe I could just put some screws in here and maybe use a Hyper 212 or one of my other mounting brackets. Try that out once. Cherry rig something. But I think I'd rather do it properly because here's my main one and it's in my bedroom. I'd rather not have anything happen to it in the middle of the night. That would then be fun waking up to. I probably should have saved this project for tomorrow night, but because I got work here in about 5 hours. Fun. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything of that sort, feel free to ask. I'm always open to anything. Thank you for watching. I'll give an update as soon as I can get a bracket for this. Guess that's about it for now. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. I'm going to try and get some more up as soon as I can. It's been kind of a hassle because I have such limited time to do this in. But we'll see how this turns out. Thank you for following along so far. Have a good one. Bye.